So as the weather's starting to get a little bit better, I thought I would show you guys a little bit of my yard and kind of where we're located, and a little bit of a tour, I suppose, today. So we're located just south of Nipawin on Highway 35. We're actually still within town limits here. So if you look across the highway, we've got the Nipawin directory sign, and our neighbors to the north, Interlake Resources, and a little bit of the building that we're not in as a business currently, but there might be potential in the future to maybe look at transitioning in at some point. But just taking things one step at a time here and seeing how things go for the next year or two. So we are on the service road. We are trying to navigate more of the semis and main traffic more towards the Brant turnoff. It's towards the end of this road here. I'll give you guys a little bit of a tour of my entrance. Nice big approach here. And like I mentioned, we're right on the highway here, so we're on a pretty good spot, right on a 12-month primary highway on the south side. So we're pretty close to the Carrot River area and Tisdale and Cadets and Gronlid, Choiceland. A little bit about our signs. We've got free metal disposal and video surveillance signs, all made from Spectrum Printing in Nipawin. Did a really good job. In later videos, I'll maybe touch on the eco-friendly processing and available purchasing aspects of my business. So our phone number, 306-812-7281. So thought all these signs turned out great. So again, we're located just south of Nipawin, right along the service road. So here's a little bit more of the building. Our service truck, one of them anyways, that we come spring and summer, we carry our Hotsy steamer in it, and our water tote, and fire suppression equipment. Actually just got some new tires put on from Porcupine Tire Center in Porcupine. Great people to deal with there as well. So I'll give you guys kind of a little bit of the layout of my location here. I still have my car for just about 20 years as our company car and parts runner type vehicle. And this trailer here is where I stay while I'm here. Or it's also a mobile trailer that we can take anywhere on projects and different things. So right now we just have it sitting in Nipawin just to get through the winter. So I'll give you guys a little bit of a tour of this. Again, we've got lots of video surveillance on site and in the building here. Alright, so yeah, I'll show you guys where I stay. So we built the front half of this trailer as living quarters. Got our bunk beds. We've got food, a microwave, coffee pots. Pretty much everything we need here. So we're set for any location at any time. Got lots of heat. Lots of efficient heat and backup heat. So we're always going to be okay. I got Sid here hanging out, just keeping an eye on things inside here for me. Yeah, so we the nice thing about this trailer, we get to take it anywhere where we want. We're able to take it to a project, maybe more remotely, that might not be hotels around or places to stay. So able just to take this, and we've got our accommodations and a bathroom and parts and supplies and oils and place to get out of the elements. So right now we've got the back portion set up to be able to scale and process non-ferrous material. such as your copper and your brass, aluminum, different material like that. Here's our little metal cut and shear I got from China. I actually had it custom, I guess not really custom made, but I built it as a single phase motor so I can run it off a generator. So it comes in real handy for cutting up softer material. It even has a Arnold Schwarzenegger theme to it, and get to the Champa. So really good little machine there. My little station back here. So like I'd mentioned, you're able to scale your non-ferrous material here, whether it's here in Nipawin or I can be mobile as well. Especially with this trailer, like I mentioned, if I'm across the province, I can scale and grade best I can and pay for material. So depending on the project we're on, we're able to modify this trailer according to what we need at the time. So it's pretty great little trailer. Got our workbenches, vices. So it's nice to be able to get out of the elements if it's raining outside or cold or hot. So it's kind of funny at the time when you're thinking about different things. Using this trailer as an example, I guess at the time we were looking to build something like this. You're not really sure how it's going to turn out, if it's going to be worth the time and the investment to kind of move forward with it. And you kind of just go with your gut and kind of what you know and take away from past experiences and different things. So we built this trailer just over a year ago, and so we've got enough time in it now that I can tell you it's been a really good asset for me. So like I mentioned, it's a mobile trailer. I could take it anywhere I want. Projects that are anywhere, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and be able to plop it on site so we can monitor our equipment and material and be able to kind of have everything we need all contained in one trailer or one unit. So it's that's what I'm trying to say. So you kind of just go through the motion, hoping it's going to turn out well, and so far it's been pretty great. It's opened up a whole bunch of opportunity for us and myself. You know, just as an individual, I can be up here in Nipawin myself if I want, and kind of work around here and monitor the site and be on site all the time. So we do have somebody here on our Nipawin location all the time, just for security reasons, for sure, being able to monitor the site and our equipment and different things. So like I mentioned, it's really good to have this and at least have the option of having it in Nipawin or in Porcupine or in the Paw, Manitoba, or Larange, wherever. So it's been good, and I'm glad I was able to come up with the idea to build this and utilize it and be able to modify it as we're going. So all right, I'll give you guys a bit more. Actually, I'll show you this door. I had my friend and neighbor Keith put it in. He's a really good guy in Porcupine, and so we named it the Keith just for fun. All right, I'll give you guys a bit more of a tour here. So like I mentioned, we're just kind of starting out here in Nipawin. Haven't really got a whole lot of activity here exactly yet, but should be picking up fairly soon. We do have the area fenced off, just to keep things nice and nice and contained here. This property that I'm on, it's actually about 3 times the size of what I'm going to show you guys. But I thought I would just keep things nice and contained, and at least for the next year or two, and I've got room to expand. That's what I'm trying to say here, and develop as time goes on. So at some point on the next video, I'll kind of run through more of the commodities and different grades of material and how we process different things. So we've got our baler pile here, call that the shred feed pile. So I'll kind of touch more on this kind of thing and all the different processes, like I mentioned, as time goes on here, maybe in the next video. So we've got another pile of call that heavy melt material. That's anything under 3 feet. Basically, that's got no impurities or incompatible material, which I'll go through again later. So we've got another pile as our culvert pile. You know, another way to keep things separate, and just a different way for the other end to process it. Like I said, I'll go through some of these on the next video. So we got culverts there. We've got our kind of a small rebar pile starting to grow. I mentioned, I will mention on the next video about some of the eco-friendly processing of different things. So that's your vehicles, your farm implements, your construction equipment, semis, different things, how we process to environment standards best we can. So it's really good. I've got things fenced off like I'd mentioned, and over time, like I can definitely, I've got room to expand as the next year or two kind of comes around. So it's a really good functional site for what I've been searching for. So I also mentioned that we're not in that building quite yet. It might be something we'll maybe have an opportunity in the next upcoming years, but for now we're just leasing the groundworks as just to get us going and see what kind of develops in the next year or two. So yeah, our baling pile here. We've got some stuff just dropped off here recently. Got some water heaters and boilers, sort of thing. We got my other service truck. I'll show you guys what I've been kind of doing today. I'm actually just replacing this pin for my mini excavator. So it broke right there where the factory bolt hole is. So we're just getting that installed right now, and actually I had LeQuay's welding and machining in Nipawin build me a new pin. So that's the other nice thing about these yard sites. I can utilize a lot of businesses for what I'm trying to do. So just for example, I need tires and welding and fabricators and all sorts of mechanics and different things. So able to utilize a lot of businesses kind of everywhere I go, which is typically good for the economy. Just being a small business and myself, it's nice to know that I can utilize and support a lot of local businesses. So it's going to be good. Like I mentioned too before, we've got somebody on site here all the time, just to mainly for security reasons, just to be able to monitor the yard and our equipment, and just overall just be able to just be around. So we'll definitely see what the next year brings. Hopefully we'll get out of winter here shortly, and things will pick up and generate some more activity here, and see what develops.